This is the Soccer O.G. This is a soccer program, but I, like many of you who like this sport or any other sport, have been tuned in to The Last Dance on ESPN, getting massive ratings, 6 million viewers per episode. This is a documentary. 6 million viewers. It's a very interesting subject. I remember I grew up at that time, so watching Michael Jordan brings back mostly bad memories because I was a Cleveland Cavalier fan and he torched my team. But there was no doubting when you saw it what an incredible talent this guy was. What an incredible era that was. All these teams were so interesting. You're not hearing this from me, but obviously the Bulls and that makeup. The Celtics, the Lakers were just a little bit beyond us. Then you had the Pistons. You had the Knicks hovering in there. You had the Trailblazers, the Cavaliers, which I would not diminish their role here. The Atlanta Hawks kind of it was all there. It was an incredible era for basketball. I don't think it'd ever get better. And Jordan, to me, the greatest player. So I've been enjoying it, but man, there's not enough room under that bus for other people to be thrown there by MJ. First of all, Isiah Thomas, when they said this series was coming up, Isiah Thomas must have been sick to his stomach. This is not going to be a fun time to be around. Kind of the same way if someone said, hey, we're going to make a documentary on the 2018 World Cup efforts by the United States. I go, I don't want to see that. There's all sorts of stuff there. But I could talk about it. You've heard it from so many people. Twitter on the nights of The Last Dance is just way excessive. Everyone's going in there. Everyone's trying to one-up each other on how much they love Michael Jordan. So I kind of stay out. Everyone one-upping on how much they love Air Jordans. So that's too much for me. So I'll talk about some other things. I have my top 5 list of strange nicknames during the Jordan era, late 80s through the 90s. So here we go. Top 5 in this order. All right. Number 5, Ronald. Before I get started, I'm not going to deal with the cool nicknames that we had, like the Mailman, the Glove. We're going to go the Microwave. We're going deeper. We're going deeper here for some crazy nicknames. Number 5, Ronald Popeye Jones. Remember him? Didn't really look like a basketball player, a little bit extra LBs on him. It said that the parents said he got the nickname Popeye as they were leaving the hospital and Popeye was on. But I mean, if you put an eye patch, he's kind of like a Popeye character. No, couldn't he be? Give me some oysters. That was a pirate. That's not Popeye. I apologize for that. All right, number 4. Do you remember Theodore Blue Edwards? Blue Edwards? Apparently his nickname came about because his grandmother saw him turn blue because he was choking on something. So obviously they dislodged it, and he's kept the name ever since. These names stick. This is the lesson of nicknames. They got to come early or there's no nickname for you. You need a nickname in the first 6 months of your life or it ain't happening. First 4 years of your life. I'm getting so hyped up for this. So number 4, Theodore Blue Edwards. Number 3, Lafayette Fat Lever. And you never use the first names. You never called him Theodore. You don't call him Lafayette. It's Fat Lever of the Denver Nuggets. Should have mentioned the other teams, but we gave you plenty of stuff. They both played for plenty of teams. But Fat Lever was Denver Nuggets, that Denver Nuggets beautiful skyline jersey. Got the nickname Fat because as a kid, they couldn't say Lafayette. It was too difficult. So Fat is what came out. Beautiful name, beautiful nickname. I do not need the explanation, but I'm giving it to you anyway. Number 2, Eric Sleepy Floyd. Sleepy, remember Sleepy? Apparently when he was a young man, someone screamed at one of his games, he goes, get that kid out of there, he's fallen asleep. But again, like with Popeye, sometimes if you look at Sleepy Floyd, it looks like he's gonna take a nap. His eyes look a little heavy. Look, I'm not throwing any stones here. I got a sleepy face, but I know a sleepy face when I see one. Number 2, Eric Sleepy Floyd. Number 1 on my list, greatest nickname in maybe any sports, Lloyd Free, which would become World B Free. World because he had a 44-inch vertical leap. I remember he played for my team, the Cavs. I don't remember anything about his vertical leap. I remember he was athletic. What I remember about World B Free is he would take 8,000 shots a game. Many that would miss, but I loved him. He had the socks up. He lost his hair early and he had that bald look, which I loved. You know, like Artist Gilmore. World, because of that all-world leap, world be free. I can't believe I did this list, but I am so happy I did. Please subscribe to the Soccer OG. You don't know what you're going to hear.